Welcome to Kids Can Cook Too. Here's what we have cooking today.
And we're gonna do a little stir fry today. Okay. Celery. Boom! There you go. Move things around. The focal point, that's where the eye is.
Kids Can Cook Too!
Welcome to
Kids Can Cook Too!
All right, I'm here with Thomas and Jessica from Berkeley Middle School, and we're gonna do a little stir fry today. We got chicken and vegetables, so if you just want vegetarian, you can just have vegetables, or if you want to do pork or shrimp or something else, you can do that too. Stir fry is really easy and very versatile. You could even do something like where you go in your refrigerator at home and pull out a bunch of, I'm not gonna say scraps, leftovers, and turn it into a stir fry. Everything here today, all the food was donated to us by Martin's. I think, am I covered everything? Am I missing something? You're gonna cut veg, right?
Yep.
You're gonna cut chicken?
Yeah.
Are you guys basically ready?
Yes.
Yeah? All right, let's make it happen. Why don't you start cutting the chicken, Jessica, and Thomas, why don't you start cutting some veg? And if your parents out there, don't let your kids handle knives without properly training them. All right, here you go. You can use two hands when you cut that. Boom, like this.
Okay.
All right? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, try it. What we're cooking on is what I just call a burner. And we use them in where I work for things like bank buffets and stuff, action stations. But really, anything will work. You can do this on electric flat top, gas burners, doesn't matter anything. You can put this pan on your grill outside if you wanted to just, all you're looking for is a heat source. Jessica, very nice, very nice. When you're done, we'll dump that in there, right? Mm-hmm. And then can you hack up a little bit of mushrooms? Hack up. Very gingerly and professionally cut some mushrooms. How about that? Okay. You guys are really having fun.
Oh,
I can tell. Look at you. My goodness. There you go. There you go. Make it happen, man. Put some, I'll tell you, the most important thing for me about cooking is being passionate about what you're doing. And you know what? That applies to anything. That applies to playing basketball or skateboarding or whatever, You do it with passion and it becomes easier and you enjoy it more. And then it really shows too. And you guys are doing an awesome job.
These look good for the good stir fry?
Perfect. And we'll get this out of the way. And then let's actually, you know what? Let's leave these whole. One thing about doing when you're cooking is if you have different looks, different textures of things, and really it's visually appealing when you're doing the cooking, when you're stir frying.
Yep.
All right, let's do a garlic demo, okay?
All right.
All right, so you get the garlic, right? Mm-hmm. And this is like magic. You go like this, right?
Oh!
Right? All right, so then we just peel the skin off, all right? Uh-huh. And now you just take it and just hack it, just chop it up a little bit. It can be rough cut. The nice thing about that, and you're gonna have to do the next one. The nice thing about rough cutting things like garlic, instead of like finely dicing or mincing, is that when you eat it, you get like these pops in your palate. Things like garlic hitting you, or if we gently chop some cilantro. When you bite into that, you'll get that nice cilantro flavor. All right, that's probably enough stir fry. Now, one thing is, we'll just say a stir fry here. We'll cut this up. Stir fry is an Asian dish, if you will, but really there's a lot of different cultures use the stir fry technique. But stir fry in different cultures, the protein or the meat was very unusual. They would use very small portions of protein because of the expense associated with that, and they would bulk it up with things like the rice and the vegetables. Don't worry about that.
Okay, am I allowed to slam it?
Yeah, I want you to slam it. I want you to slam 2 of them, 3 of them. Slam the whole thing, I don't care.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Boom, there you go. So we got mung beans. Oh,
is that enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Garlic smells good.
So far we've got some mushrooms. Maybe if you can fit those in there. Chicken.
Woo-hoo.
And mung beans. We'll stack this stuff up here. How you doing? Good? And you got the snow peas and garlic and zucchini.
All right.
What else do we want in there? We got mushrooms, chicken, mung beans. Let's get a little yellow in there. Once you cut it like that. Actually though, we'll cut rounds.
Okay.
Okay, so now we got long, we got round, we got, what would you call that?
It sort of looks like a triangle to me.
Why not? It's actually an exact triangle.
Awesome.
Very good. Nice job. Okay, that's good. Let's put that in here. So what we're collecting here as we're going is we're collecting all what I call mise en place. And that I think the literal translation is things in place. Let's throw some, what's that stuff called?
Celery.
Let's throw some celery in there. And why don't you grab, do I got a pepper out here actually? Here. Oh, you know what would be perfect? How about some red? So why don't you cut some strips off of that? Or you know what, best. How about this? We'll do some rings. How about that? What do you think? Right? Good?
Oh, that looks like a butterfly.
4-leaf clover.
Oh, true.
Awesome. All right. You cut that. You're hacking up, gently cutting some, yeah, okay. Celery. And I'm waiting for this to get hot. I'm going to put some oil in here. And we're going to wait till it starts to smoke. We're just using a kind of a light olive oil here. If I was doing this in a restaurant at home, I would probably use kind of just a little bit of a toasted sesame oil. Maybe smaller. Maybe a little smaller. Remember, the size is important, right?
Yeah.
So you know what you could do at this point? We'll take this and we'll throw it over here and take that, and why don't you just cut it like that? Then we'll have like little square planks.
Like this?
Sure. That's cool. All right. Look, I don't see any smoke happening.
And don't forget, you can throw anything, any kind of vegetable in your stir fry, even fruits. Just mix it up.
You're an animal, man. Throwing fruit in your stir fry?
I mean,
Wow.
it's awesome to try stuff that's new.
What kind of fruit would you put in there?
Ooh, that's hard.
Orange.
That actually would be good.
What's that?
Oh, some orange.
Orange, good
Maybe
idea.
some
Yeah.
pineapple.
Banana? Pineapple, right? You could do like an Asian Thai stir fry, pineapple, orange, banana.
Yeah.
Wow. So why don't we go ahead and throw the chicken in there, being gentle, so we don't splash the oil on us. One thing that I do, and I'm just gonna do demonstrate. One thing I do, like when I'm putting something in a pan, is I'll take it and I'll put it in like that. So if the oil splashes, it splashes away from me, and I'm not dropping it in, splashing towards me. So if I was dumping that in there, maybe I'd dump it like that.
Like.
Yes, good. Okay. Now get that rubber spatula thing, and you can just spread that around a little bit, and maybe move the pan around, get the oil kind of
All around the top.
get all. There you go. There you go. Remember, the pan and the spatula are a tool, right? So
Yeah.
we use the tool to move things around. If you were doing a hamburger, you could actually hold the pan like up like that and then with the spatula and turn it.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll let that sit. I don't want to get any oil on here. I'm a little fastidious. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
So, are there any more vegetables that we can cut?
You're like on a cutting frenzy.
Or maybe some carrots?
Maybe some carrots. I think we're good on the veg. We're actually, as soon as we cook this about halfway, we're going to throw the veg in there. Why don't we collect so that we can do it like all in one shot? The chicken was in there?
Yeah.
All right, so let's not use that. Why don't you collect the veg that you want to put in there? And I would say probably a handful in there of each veg you want to use.
Okay.
And then we can just take the one thing and just dump it right in there.
All right.
So we're going to let that sit, and you can see how it's starting to cook. See the little kind of like
Brown.
turning opaque around the sides there like that? So we know it's cooking up. The thing about stir fry is you really want to get a little color, a little caramelization on it. So if I were to move this right now, it wouldn't give it the opportunity to get the color on it. So I'm going to let it sit there for a second. The pan probably could have been a little hotter too. All right, now what I want you to do is I want you to count to 7. Okay, now move the pan. Just shake the pan a little bit and move that. There you go. Just agitate it. What do you think? That looks good. That looks good.
Should I throw some snow peas in there?
Oh yeah, definitely snow peas. I love snow peas, and that'll add a nice little sweetness to it. You know what we should have done? Do you still have some garlic in there?
Oh,
Let's take that garlic right now and let's throw it in there. That'll kind of caramelize the garlic a little bit. That'll be delicious.
So no carrots.
Well, we could do carrots. You want
It'd
to
be
do
nice to have like a little rainbow.
Yeah.
It'd look like a
You
rainbow.
guys are kind of pushy.
Red, orange, yellow.
You have to have a rainbow on your plate.
Okay, all right.
Rainbow,
A
make it
rainbow,
look
right.
colorful.
You know, it's really when you're eating food, if you eat things that are not, I'm use a term monochromatic, it's all the same color or the same shade of color. If you're eating a plate that has a lot of color in it, like a rainbow, like you said, Thomas,
Yeah.
chances are you're going to get a lot better variety of vitamins and minerals. Not only that, but it's going to look appealing, it's going to taste better. All right, so why don't you go ahead and very gingerly cut that up. So go ahead, cut it up. Very good. All right, Jessica, what about the chicken? Come on, you multitask. You got to multitask. Can you flip it?
No.
Can you go ahead and try? Watch out, stand back down.
It's too heavy.
Oh, all right, okay. All right, that's good. So see now we kind of like halfway cooked this, right? So what we could do is we could go ahead and put our veg in. And by the time this is cooked, the veg will be cooked. What do you think? Yes?
Time to stir.
Time to stir it? I don't know. I'm nervous now.
Circular, so.
Yes, you think so? All right, Thomas, why don't you throw in the veg that you got there?
All right.
Nice. Look at all that color. Put a handful of carrots in there too. Yeah. You can never have too much veg. Do you guys eat veg at home?
Yeah.
I eat carrots most.
Yep. Usually carrots and ranch or some salad.
Yeah.
I guess I need to eat more carrots.
Yep, that's why I eat carrots.
That's why you eat carrots. Okay. All right, so we're just letting that saute, get some color to it. Now, one thing you can do at this point is if you're, like maybe you're in a rush, okay? Or maybe things are not cooking evenly. One thing you do if you have a lid, and you can use a lid, or you can use another pan, or you virtually anything that you can cover this with, you could pour a little water in there and kind of trap.
Vaporize.
Right, exactly. So you can see all that steam that's coming off of there. We're just gonna let that go.
Yeah.
Thomas, why don't you grab the 2 plates and set them out? And can you tell me anything about what kind of rice we're putting on there?
Looks pretty good, actually. It looks like sort of brown rice.
It's not sort of brown rice, it is brown
Brown
rice.
rice. And I'm gonna give it.
Do you know anything about brown rice? What's the difference between don't say color. What's the difference between brown rice and white rice? This is not a joke.
I don't
This is
know.
true.
Brown rice is healthier, I think.
Really?
I think it has more vitamins or like thing.
Less processed?
Yes,
Right.
because I think it's the same with the whole wheat bread and my grandma gets brownish color red of bread and then white. So I think it's the same with rice because it's made out of grains.
It's good. Yeah, maybe a little more. You're right.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you just work, okay? I'm just gonna stand over here and listen to Jessica.
Okay.
Whole wheat pasta, things like that.
Yeah, but the only weird thing is I haven't seen brown pasta. Or does that exist? Like, you know when you make spaghetti, is there like brown pasta? Because I always use white pasta. Oh, there is.
Whole wheat pasta, right there.
Isn't that what they use for like Chinese restaurants that's called like chow mein, something like that? Like the thick noodles?
That lo mein stuff?
No, that's where they just use a lo mein noodle, but it's not a whole grain pasta. Whole grain pastas are whole grain as opposed to white flour.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That one there is perfect. See how you've got that center there? The nice thing about this is that it, if you picture your plate like a picture frame, or you envision your plate like a picture frame, and so this is the focal point, that's where your eye goes. If things are scattered all over the plate, it doesn't look as appealing. So you look like that's your center of your picture, that's your picture frame, and then we'll put the veg right on the top there, right in the middle, and it'll look very visually appealing. All right, so how are we doing here?
Still cooking.
What do you think? Yeah?
I think
Pretty
the
good.
chicken's fine, but the vegetables are
Getting a little color on there though, right?
Yeah,
All right.
it is.
We need more heat is what we need. try to spread it out. One thing that when you're cooking a stir fry or if you're roasting something, the pan is relative to the amount of product you put in there. As you can imagine, if I have a really hot pan and I put really cold product in there, there needs to be enough time for the pan to recover, to come back. If this is really hot and this is really cold and you don't have enough heat source, it'll take a really long time for the pan to get hot again. So, what do you think, Thomas?
It looks pretty good right now.
I think it needs a splash of sauce. What do yeah?
Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Okay, let's put in what you choose. You got 2 sauces there. You can put anyone in there. I'm not even gonna look.
All right, so we have less sodium teriyaki, which
Okay.
is 40% less, so 47% less sodium, and we have stir fry sauce.
What do you think? Which one?
I mean, this one is healthier, so I think it would be a better choice. But if it's stir fry, then stir fry sauce should go with stir fry.
I agree with you.
Would you like to do the honors?
No. You're doing it. Remember, what's this place thing called?
Kids can cook too.
Kids can cook too. Right. So we could put that in there. I'm agreeing with you. Go ahead and put that in there. All right, that's good. That's good. All right, we're gonna mix it up. So you get a little color on that, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
All right. So why don't you guys go ahead and plate that up? You got the spoon. Go ahead. Get over there, Jessica.
Okay.
And plate that up. I would bring the plate to the dish, the pan. Awesome. Yep. That looks delicious. Look at all that color, that shine.
I have a question.
Sure.
Does the rice usually have to be with salt or any kind of seasoning since the food already has sauce, or can it be like both? Does it depend?
I would say it depends. Like this, you really don't have to season the rice at all. But maybe if the rice was more separate, then I would season it.
Okay.
I actually really liked it. It's like the teriyaki sauce or stir fry sauce gave it a lot of flavor.
Yeah, the teriyaki sauce really kicked in the flavor since the rice was simple. Yeah. It's good.
Awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You could do this at home too, right?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And what is this called again?
Kids can cook too.